Noxie, you're hungry, aren't you?
Yeah, so hungry.
Now, if you're out in the middle of the ocean looking for survival, and
say that sentence again.
Sorry. Anyway, you get my idea. And there's this floating packet of cheezels that come across your way. Are you opening them and eating them, or are you letting those swing by?
There is no way you're passing up on them.
I mean, I gotta eat them, don't I? But I won't enjoy them.
Imagine he starts vomiting.
That'd be so. That's
loses
like
even more weight.
Oh,
See, the thing that concerns me about the context of this as well is that I'm near water, so they'll become soggy and they'll get fucking everywhere, and the dust will get everywhere. If I was with somebody else, I would have to eat away from them eating the cheezels because it would make me sick watching them eat the cheezels.
what food do you reckon? Say it just floated up on the shore one day. If you saw it, you were starving, you haven't eaten for 4 days, you genuinely would pass up on it.
It'd be shepherd's pie.
You'd pass up. Warm shepherd's pie just floats in. You're not having it.
I'd see it on the horizon, something coming my way with like a flag sticking out of it that says food. And I'd see that it's shepherd's pie about 10 meters away from me. And I'd be like, you're kidding. And I'd be like, oh, nah, I can't eat that.
That would break you.
I couldn't tuck into licorice. I just couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't eat it.
Yeah, no, licorice is disgusting.
I don't know how people enjoy it. Like, why? What is it? What is licorice?
Just reminds me of the chemist.
The chemist?
Yeah.
Why does it remind you of the chemist?
Oh, it's the only thing they sell. That's yum.
Yeah.
Well, not
Well,
yum.
not yum.
but like-
I don't even eat it. But it's only food they sell in there. Like jelly beans.
Yeah, jelly beans.
Well, I think of
reminds
jelly
me of
beans
the
as
chemist.
soon as I hear licorice. Don't know
I
why.
hate as well. Jelly beans suck.
Jelly beans are disgusting.
Like the name says it all. Jelly beans.
All right,
That sucks.
imagine you get, what are they called? Jelly belly?
Yeah, like the modern jelly beans.
Yeah, so you get a bag of jelly beans, but it's all shit and vomit flavoured jelly beans.
Oh, the bean boozled ones.
Yeah, that one.
Oh,
You get all shit, vomit, and piss. Those are the three flavours you get.
I'm not
So
bringing
it
up
is
this
food.
chat, by the way. I'd like
No,
to
but
put that on the record.
That's okay.
Yeah.
But are you still eating them?
No, I'm passing them up. There's no
It's
nutritional
food.
value in a bean boozle.
Yeah, that won't help you.
What
Well,
about like a rotten banana?
Oh.
Yeah, you're eating that.
You're getting into a rotten banana?
If I haven't eaten for how many
A
days?
few days.
Yeah.
Nah, fucked fruit off limits. Fruit that's fucked, I cannot. The smell. Oh my god.
Can't get around it?
You know when you like get an apple and it's like squishy?
Oh, bro, the squishy apple.
Throwing it straight in the water. As far as I can.
Mm.
There's something I find funny about the thought of like Noxie trying to cheesel out in the middle of the ocean by himself.
And then pouring it.
He's like, when he gets all fours.
Oh,
I don't really like that a lot of people know that I don't like cheezels because it comes the butt of a lot of jokes towards me. Like someone will just throw a cheesel at me.
yeah. Hannah brings it up frequently if there's cheezels around and you're there.
Oh, I love it.
It's almost the next thing. That someone says, "Oh, do you want some cheezels?" And then Hannah goes, "Noxie,
Noxie will have
straight away."
You know what it reminds me of? Do you know Toy Story 2 in the scene where he's lying on the couch with a handful of those stupid puff things?
Yeah, Al from
Al
the toy
from
barn.
the
or
toy
whatever.
barn. And it's like the most orange shit you'll ever see.
Yeah,
Man,
it's foul.
artificial orange puff goes everywhere and I hate it. I hate it so much.
Yeah, that's grim.
Ow.
You hate the idea of like the dust, don't you?
You
Or
know,
what
that,
if-
you know that photo of like the PlayStation remote and it's got all that shit all over it? That's my worst nightmare.
Do you know that one? That's disgusting. We'll throw it up on the YouTube for people to see.
Yeah, I don't know.
That
about
photo is grim.
Can't imagine it.
You know,
being
like
too
cheese
good.
and bacon ball fingers.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, it's like
on
that,
the
but
remote.
all over the controller.
That's disgusting. I don't want to even.
It's
think
so
of it.
gross.
Yeah.
Hanra has like 5 photos that he knows I hate and he puts them in rotation and every now and then he'll just send me them. And it's the worst. And like he'll send the first one, a photo that I like to get me involved, and then he'll just fucking send like 4 in a row that I hate.
Yeah.
Compliments.
The kissing foot one, that one's disgusting.
That's
He hates that.
Oh, I've seen that one. That's foul.
The worst.
Or the crumpet foot. Yeah, that one's gross.
Oh, that's just so fucking.
Anyway, enough of the grossness. We've lost everyone.
I didn't think they joined. to be fair.
Oh, yeah, probably
If
not.
there's people here, comment.
They don't comment. They never comment.
Because then they're not there.
No one ever comments. We tell
I
them
reckon
to
they're
comment.
bots. Can I
We
be
might
honest?
get one comment.
I think they're bots and AI just clicking that Twitter and Elon Musk is employed to keep numbers thriving or whatever.
Actually, we get this one guy that comments on everything. He's got like his logo's like black with a green stripe through it, and
The sash.
the sash, a green sash through it. I
Right.
forget his name, but he comments on everything. And if you're watching the episode, look at the comment section. I bet you he's commented something, and I reckon that'll make you laugh.
It'll be you know what'll be funny is this is the week that he hasn't
That
listened.
he hasn't listened.
He doesn't comment. Oh,
How have I not got a shout out yet?
Oh,
Yeah.
this is it. This is it.
gee, that's a shout out, but very much our kind of shout out. We don't know your name or who you are,
Yeah.
but
You're annoying.
yeah, we don't like you, but thanks for hanging around.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's been happening this week for episode 58 or whatever we're up to?
Yep, close.
Yep. Noxie, what have you been up to?
Quiet week last week, but I did want to bring this up. So Sunday night, I went to the Titanic exhibition in the city. in
I
the
have
museum.
seen this. We're on an exhibition tour.
Yeah.
You went to HP and you went to
The Titanic.
T.
Yeah. Jack
Tea.
and Rose.
Jack and Rose. So it was a lot of Titanic for me that day. So I hadn't seen the Titanic before.
No way.
The movie.
The movie.
No way.
No, I hadn't seen it before.
Surely you find time. Was that a spur of the moment thing?
No, she's long.
Yeah, but is this a spur of the moment thing? Oh, fine, we'll just go do it. Or was this like
No, no,
we're
no.
going on Sunday?
Taylor loves the Titanic. Absolutely loves it. So like 3 weeks ago, she's like, do you want to go to Titanic Sunday night? I was just at the time, I was like, oh yeah, whatever, sure. And it came up and it was like Sunday night. I'm like, fuck, that Titanic thing's tonight. And then she doubles up by saying, well, you haven't seen the movie, so we got to watch the movie before we go. So I'm like, how long does it go for? 3 hours.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
long
So
one.
the morning is spent watching the Titanic. 3 hours of that.
Yeah,
fine,
that's going to be a long one.
Fine, whatever, fine. 3 hours later, we're going up to the Titanic exhibition. And it was the last night of this thing. So
Oh.
everyone and their dog is there just to
Ah.
catch the end of it.
Yeah.
It's just like this the whole time. And it was cool. Like it was, the exhibition was good. But I don't know why people feel the need to take photos of every single thing in the exhibition.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
including
weird.
the stuff that like you read. So I'm trying to read this shit, and people are like taking photos of what you read.
yeah.
This is not interesting. This is not something you can show someone. Fucking read it.
It's an
and move on.
experience.
Yeah, imagine being at a dinner party and being like, how fascinating is this? And it's a huge paragraph
Oh, why are you
of just...
that reminds me of something where all these tourists were taking photos of fucking everything I was at. Oh my god!
You're going to have to give us more than that.
It was the most random thing that doesn't need to be photographed. I'll come back to it.
But that's the,
Just give it,
but that's the point.
give
So
us
like,
a story with no detail.
there's all these things that like
Yeah.
it'll be like a notepad from the Titanic, and it's like, yeah, sure, it's cool.
Don't let
And
go.
people are like just sitting there taking photos of it. I'm like, that is not photo worthy.
No.
I agree.
Come on. Like there's stuff there that were definitely photo worthy, but come on, move it on.
Move it on.
Move it on. I don't want to be stuck behind you taking photos of useless shit that I just want to quickly glance at.
Did
Do you reckon there was a lot of people there because of FOMO or because they loved it and that's like their third or fourth time?
A lot of people there loved it. Like,
Oh, really?
you know that room in the Titanic where the clock is, the iconic, yeah. They fully redid that whole room,
That's pretty cool.
which was pretty cool. But like when I walked in, I was like, oh yeah, nice. Someone like walked behind me like, oh my God, like screaming loud, scared the shit out of me. Like, I'm like, fuck, calm down. Like, chill. But
Yeah.
there was some Titanic heads there, that's for sure.
True.
Mm.
It's a strange film, isn't it?
Well,
So
yeah.
this lady's on her deathbed talking about a fling with a homeless man
So
for
old.
3 hours.
Yeah, she must be old in that movie.
Imagine
so
being her
old.
kid. Like,
Yeah.
Nan, come on.
Man.
You know what annoyed me about the movie?
What am I?
When
what?
she threw the fucking diamonds, the diamond in the thing at the end.
in the ocean, back
Yeah.
in the ocean. Yeah.
That pissed me off. That gave me real anger.
Yeah.
Like-
it's-
Essentially, you've just got a free ride to the boat, a look at your painting, and the thing that they were looking for, you could have well handed them over. You don't need them. You're 101
Mm.
in the ocean.
in the ocean.
Fuck that. That'd
All
be
over a guy you met 90 years ago
legit.
on the boat for a few days.
Who probably could have survived if she had moved over.
Mm.
Yeah.
Can you fall in love in 3 days?
Now that is a great question.
Jack and
No.
Rose, I don't know.
Do you believe in like love, like full on love at first sight?
No.
I believe in attraction at first sight.
Lust.
Yeah, I don't believe.
I don't believe in like I'm all in
Yeah.
from one look.
Yeah.
I don't reckon you can get there in 3 days.
No, people. I
No.
reckon people think that that's what they think, but it's just overwhelming lust.
It's
Mm.
just, you're attractive
yeah,
and you seem nice.
yeah, great combo. That's
It's not,
normally
I'm
a
in
very
love
good
with you.
start.
You might not be able to speak.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
Love at first sight can't exist.
It
I don't
can't
think
exist.
it
Pure
does.
love can't exist at first sight. It was love at first sight.
it's not. It wasn't.
It wasn't.
No.
Lie,
No.
wrong again.
Again.
You're a liar, and I don't believe you.
Nah. Takes a while, I reckon.
How long do you reckon it takes?
A few months.
See,
I reckon as well.
Yeah. And my spot on.
I reckon you're pretty bang on
I'll
there.
take it.
I reckon on average you're right. But I reckon people can fall in love quickly and then maintain it. You know what I mean?
Quickly as in
Like
How
feel
quickly?
the emotion of love within a month.
yeah. Yeah, most certainly.
Mm.
Like this guy's amazing. This girl's incredible.
The one.
Gee, if you throw around the one really early,
Yeah.
I'm almost going the other way. I'm like, this definitely is wrong.
Yeah.
This is not it.
Usually that's what happens.
Yeah.
It's a turn off for the other person.
Yeah, you can't be saying you're the one after a month.
Yeah.
Nah.
Sometimes that would happen though. Who knows?
But I reckon it's
yeah.
more acceptable before you're dating as a joke than it
that's
is a
as
serious.
a joke. Fine.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's funny.
But here's the thing as well. Aren't you going into a relationship thinking that's the one anyway?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's kind of a weird one.
Or you're going into a relationship to
Explore that.
explore.
Yeah, to find out if they're the one, I guess.
I don't know.
After a week, she's not the one, you're gone.
Yeah. You're number 2.
Isn't it weird how first impressions mean so much?
Oh,
like
yeah.
so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
What do you do? Like, how do you treat a person who's giving you a shocking first impression? Say, like, you're with a group of people
Yeah.
and you've been introduced to this person, and your first impression of them is like, fuck this person, fuck them. But you're stuck with them. What do you do? Like, how do you handle that situation? Do you give him a chance after the first impression of hate?
Almost no.
Yeah.
It's immediate from the start. I don't like this person. And I've copped it before. I've met like someone's boyfriend or someone's girlfriend and the first impression is horrible. And it's just like, why? Like, sort of thing.
Yeah, I've been really upset with a bad first impression because I wanted it to be really good.
Yeah.
No.
That's disappointing.
That is the hardest. I've had some awful first impressions. I'm sure I've given off a few. And
Give us a story of a first impression.
I remember when in the dating phase, I got a very bad first impression.
What happened?
And we basically disagreed on everything.
Okay, so where were you? Like, what kind of date was it?
I was just like at a little brewery or whatever it was. And I almost think all the key aspects we disagreed on. And I was like, gee, wear it.
Give me a couple.
Yeah.
Not the actual aspects or your beliefs, but come on, give us something.
You got to give us some watermelony.
Gee, I can't remember. Can't remember the specifics. But I also remember going to Macca's at the end of the day, and I was like, "No, this is just cooked." This is
with
done.
the person.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because there was
that's-
nothing open, and I'm like,
game
I
over.
literally said, I'm like, this. I said I'd rather be starving than to go to Macca's with you. Because that just not. I didn't say that, but I thought it.
Yeah.
But like, not in a way of like you are awful. In a way is like, whatever's happening today is not going right for a reason.
Was there any messages after that day?
Don't think so.
She didn't message you? Oh, she did.
I was an honest man. I was honest. You know, you can't all pick winners. And I wasn't the winning ticket for her either, so...
Yeah. It worked out the way it worked out.
It worked out the way it worked out.
Surely you've had a experience with a bad first impression.
Bad
Either
first
way.
impression. Most certainly I've had bad first impressions. And I'm usually quite harsh to people if they give a bad vibe to me.
Oh, yeah, I can remember one with like I think it was one of your mates I met for the first time. And I didn't realise that he lost a heap of money that night.
Oh.
Like a lot of money. Gave me so like everything was just bad. And I am very up and about.
Yeah.
And very, all right, what the fuck's wrong with,
Yeah.
like what are we doing? We're having fun. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't up for it. I didn't know that he lost a heap of money. And I was like, God, don't be, and then I don't know what I was saying, but I'm sure it wasn't very like sympathetic.
No.
So it was just, a bit of fun.
Yeah.
And I was like, gee, he sucks. Like he must hate me and he's not enjoying this. What's going on?
Do you know this person to this day?
Yeah.
I have a feeling I know who it is.
Yeah.
Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure.
I think the first time I met Taylor's dad, I was like, it was after a one night stand kind of thing. Obviously, it wasn't a one night stand, but
Yeah.
so that's the first time I met Taylor's dad.
Oh.
Like going out the door. Oh, hey, I'm Jack.
It's
type
horrible.
shit. Yeah.
I did almost the exact same thing.
No.
With Izzy.
What are you talking
I'm
about?
like leaving. I'm like, oh, hey, how you going?
That is horrendous.
Yeah.
I could not imagine that.
And I was like, is this a moment where it's like, this can't work?
Yeah.
You've literally,
What would give us the story? Like, I want the details.
I can't give that much detail.
No,
I was
but, like,
leaving,
where were you? Like going out the
leaving
door?
her house.
Yeah.
Okay, and he was walking into the house.
No, well, it was her mum. She was in the kitchen, and I had to walk through the kitchen to the front door.
Oh, did you know the mum was there before you started walking?
No.
Oh, gee, that would have been a
Unprepared.
nice warning from Izzy.
Oh, yeah, it would have been essential, really.
Yeah.
And then I was just like scrambling there. I was like, oh, how you going? How's your morning been? Like asking every question. And then just trying to be nice. But then I was like, oh, you're asking too many questions. Get out of here. Don't fuck this up.
I met Soph's dad before I met Soph. Is that random?
No, I can understand. We live on the peninsula.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I played golf with him before I even knew Sophie existed.
True.
It's weird, isn't it?
It's odd. It's rare.
Rare.
Very rare.
Yeah, rare.
But that's football.
That is footy.
That is footy.
Head over it. Anyway, how was your week?
Yeah, pretty good. Oh, I tried the Lime scooter.
Oh, getting ready
You
for
got-
Europe.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Actually, great.
Yeah, they're fun, aren't
Whizzing
they?
around.
Yeah.
Especially in Melbourne. Cheaper than an Uber.
Yeah.
So and probably quicker.
Depends where. But
I was
yeah.
in South Bank and I was trying to get to the G because I went and watched the Mighty Pies play. They got up.
Yeah.
Great day for me. I was
you get
very
the app?
happy. Got the app.
Mm-hmm.
Scanned the barcode, did all that. Got there, flew.
Yeah.
Fucking flew.
Yeah.
So quick.
Did
Got
you go
there.
with someone else? Like, was anyone else on the scooter?
Yeah, Izzy was with me.
On the back of yours or with on another
No, I had
scooter?
another one.
Yeah.
Because she wanted to drive.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not letting you drive.
Okay.
So I got my own.
Mhm.
And yeah, we got there pretty quickly. It was good.
They're quick.
They are quick. And I reckon, yeah, because if you get an Uber to the G,
You in traffic.
in so much trouble.
Yeah.
Not going to work.
Mm.
So we got that. Cheaper, better. Big fan of them now. I'm on it. Do you wear the helmet or do you not?
No.
No, you don't wear the helmet.
Yeah, I didn't wear the helmet.
Do you leave the helmet there or do you wrap it around the handlebars?
I think I'll take it with me.
Yeah, you got to take it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
take it.
They have like a little hook on them now at the front for the helmet, so that's good.
I haven't
But
been
yeah.
on one in Melbourne. I've only been on it away, traveling.
Yeah. Like it was like, I don't even know how much, 50 cents a minute, whatever
Yeah.
it was. So it wasn't too bad.
They're great.
Mm.
The
Yeah.
first time I ever went on one was with Hanra. We were in Madrid,
Oh, yeah, that was
and there
fun.
was this massive fucking park, and I was pissed as fuck.
Could imagine.
And we were just, me and Hannah on the back, he was on the back, and we were just going around this park that had a massive roundabout in it, and we just kept going around the roundabout, flying around the roundabout. It was great.
It was fun.
They're
Could
so
be-
much fun.
That was good fun. Good fun.
Yeah.
Mm.
Then took about 3 hours to get home.
Yeah. it's-
Huge crash on the pen link. Enormous.
Yeah.
I spent half an hour moving 100 meters.
Yeah.
Oh,
I-
No, it's
like
not
it was like people were going across that like grass patch near like golf links, you know where Centenary Park
really?
is. Not a smooth turnaround spot.
Mm.
Dodging through like all the wires and shit.
Wow.
Like the barriers and all that. Like it was grim.
Mm. If I'm in standstill, I turn my car off. Do you do that?
No.
Am I weird for doing that?
No, it depends how much petrol I have left.
Yeah, I like to save me old petrol.
Fair.
Mm. It's not good.
Be nice to have one of those cars that just turn off and on when you stop.
Yeah.
Oh, the button.
The button.
Do you have? You don't have a button, do you? Oh, you kind of got a button.
No, not at all. I don't have a button at all.
Oh yeah, maybe.
I have a button, but it's not the fancy button like an Audi or whatever that just automatically turns off.
Still
Yeah.
got a button.
Still
Yeah.
got a button. Bit of a Land Rover action, don't you? Anyway, my week's been
Anyway.
good, and
Yeah. You didn't. I was literally about to ask.
you were
didn't-
not. You guys had
We
so
were.
much opportunity.
You
then.
didn't give us a chance just then. You were
Oh.
talking. How's your week?
Yeah, it was good. What did I do? I just worked. Saturday, Sunday, did nothing. Worked again. Monday, did nothing. Tuesday, did nothing.
Yep, sounds good.
Yeah, that's been about my day.
Playoff basketball's here.
Yeah,
Oh, I played basketball.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I did. That was fun.
All right.
Yeah, there you go.
a
That's been
story
my
out of
week.
that?
No, no story.
Okay, beautiful.
And no, just no story.
Are you got any of you two going to Anzac Day tomorrow?
No,
No.
not going to the game, unfortunately.
Any of
First
them-
time in a few years I haven't gone, actually.
Mm.
Oh, maybe that's a good omen.
I'll
for
be
the
watching
old
it at home, I
Dons.
think.
Are you going?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're going?
Yeah,
How'd you-
going.
Did you go last year?
No,
Okay.
didn't go last year. But I went the year before. The one.
That's
the,
right.
the last time I was at a Collingwood Essendon game, though, I went with Rowler and Jure. Rowler has like a spot in the members.
Oh yeah.
So it was me as an Essendon supporter in the Collingwood members, the only one.
Yeah.
And it was the game where Jamie Elliott kicked a goal after the siren to win.
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
And
We
the
went to that one
Pies-
as well, I
The
think.
Pies came storming back.
Yeah, that was a great game.
It was like 4 goals in a row and then that one. And every single goal, it was like I was the victim or the target of everyone's hate. Like as soon as a goal got kicked, they didn't celebrate. They just looked at me and went, "Fuck you!" Yeah. I'm just sitting there like, "Fuck this."
We were,
And
we were in the nosebleeds watching that one with Paddy,
Hmm?
and he was giving me shit because what was it Harrison Jones or something hit the post
Mm.
just
Yeah.
before that when he took the mark. He
Yeah.
like grabbed me and was like, "Yes," and I was like, "I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him."
Yeah.
And then like minutes later, goes down the other end. Best day, so good. I also was in the Essendon members because Paddy got us tickets last year.
Oh.
Essendon members, only Collingwood guy there.
It's not good, is it?
We won, so it was great.
Yeah.
But it's
they
not a
hate you.
good atmosphere because you can't truly be yourself.
Mm.
Yeah.
And if you are, get ready to get like in some verbal altercation because it will happen, whether it be Essendon or Collingwood.
I remember I was at the 2017 or 2018 prelim, the Tigers Collingwood
That would've been
prelim,
yeah.
the Mason Cox takeover.
I think I went to that one as well.
Yeah, I
Actually,
was
no, I
in
didn't.
the
That's a lie.
Richmond faithful that game
With Mush as well. Were ya?
with Mush, Rowler, and like there was a few of us, but you get this weird vibe, like the success of Richmond was palpable.
Yeah.
Whenever there's an onslaught of
Yeah.
cheers and there's an eruption of clapping, yelling.
These
But-
are all great words.
When Collingwood kick a goal, it's real quiet and there's a lot of like, what the fuck are we doing? Like there's a lot of complaining
Yeah.
around you when you want to celebrate. But then
Yeah.
you get the turnaround
Yeah,
of the people in
turner.
front of you. And the side eye from the people sitting next to you,
Yeah.
which makes you a bit uncomfortable.
I find it funny when especially if you're on the other side with the other team, Like anything that your team does good, it's like, oh, we fucked it.
Yeah.
It's like we just did like the best passage of play that could have been done, and they'd be like, we should just stuffed it. It's like no, that is not how football works.
Yeah. But yeah, there's footy for you.
There's footy.
That's footy.
We're starting a new podcast called Footy Chat.
That's footy.
Coming in another couple of months or whatever. That's gross. Okay,
You got
that's
some content
fair.
for us, don't you?
Dude.
I got something that Noxie might hate. So while we're
This
here,
segment's gone 3 weeks in a row.
3 weeks
done.
straight.
3 weeks, and it's send us messages.
I think
on
the green guy
Instagram.
must have commented something saying it was good.
I don't know. He might have. I don't check.
Is that what his name is now?
The green
The
guy.
green guy, yeah.
Yeah, we'll call him the green bean.
Green bean. Our one continuous supporter.
We're bullying.
We're bullying. Green bean in the YouTube comment.
Green
We'll even
bean.
name this episode Green Bean.
Say something, mate.
Yeah, do something.
Change your
so-
profile picture to a green bean.
Or the Grinch or something.
Oh, that would be the best.
So when people brush their teeth
Mm.
and then they spit in the sink,
Mm.
but they don't and it gets on the plug at the top
Yeah.
and they
Hold
don't
on.
wash it off properly
Hold
and
on.
it builds up.
Hold on. Why spitting on the plug?
Correct?
Why are you spitting on the plug? Spit around the plug so it goes into the sink.
Yeah, but
Hole.
then they don't spit or clean the plug properly. They spit properly, I'm assuming.
Mm.
But it's on the plug. They don't clean it. And then it dries up and gets all hard.
Yeah.
And then you go in there and you see it. And it's just like, that's so disgusting.
Is that disgusting?
That is awful.
Oh, my toilet,
Oh, so gross.
basin, whatever it is, I don't know, like my bathroom shelf where you put,
Yeah.
I don't know, fucking whatever,
Mm-hmm.
has so many dried toothpaste spots on it.
Oh.
Dude, that's so gross.
From brushing your teeth, you rinse the thing, you just put it down. It still shows up.
That's pretty gross.
Yeah, I know. But no, I agree. Tell you what threw me off. Thoughts on your girlfriend sharing your toothbrush with you?
I don't like that.
You don't like it?
Has happened, but don't like it. I have bought another toothbrush for her to use at my place, and I've got one at her place.
Because it freaked you out that much?
Well, I'd rather have my own toothbrush.
Yeah.
Cleaning bacteria off her teeth, and then I clean bacteria off my teeth. Just,
But you're sharing bacteria.
I know.
No, but it's not like that. It's not like
different.
you're continually sharing bacteria between your mouths.
No.
Yeah.
It's not like you're rubbing teeth ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose.
It's
But
like your plaque. It's like you're literally putting her plaque in your mouth.
Oh.
Put it like that.
Oh, plaque's
How-
not a good word.
Well, that's what it is.
Oh, plaque. But
I can't believe we brushed past the subject that your bathroom shelf has so much toothpaste stains on it. Clean
Yeah.
that up.
yeah, we do clean it up, but it just over time gets a bit much and clean it up.
How do you get the toothpaste from the toothpaste to the actual? How does it get there?
You brush your teeth, you spit, you rinse the toothbrush a little bit, but obviously I need to do it more. When you rinse your toothbrush, do you put your finger through it?
No.
Put my finger through what?
Like the
bristle-
brush, the bristles.
No.
Yeah, Soph did that this morning, and I thought it was a bit strange. Yeah. I didn't say anything
Is this?
because I'm like, okay. Other
No,
people
but
must do
I know
that.
she's obviously trying to dry it.
Has she had a
Flicking off the water,
Washed
but-
the hands before? There's bacteria straight back in the toothbrush.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't think of it like that. I thought it was actually doing a good job of getting the toothpaste out of the brush.
This reminds me as well, when people don't have a toothbrush and they use their finger instead,
Oh, that's foul.
bite
If
it
you
off.
see someone scratch
Seriously,
their
I
teeth.
hate that.
I scratch my teeth all the time because I hate the feeling of fluffy teeth.
Yeah.
Why do you have
Brush them.
fluffy teeth?
Just if I have a Coke or something and I'm not
Oh.
at home, I do this all the time.
I don't like that. Then I dap you up and now it's kind of on me.
That is
But
on you.
Shit happens. You're just going to get it everywhere. Brushing your teeth, I'm a 1 minute brusher as well.
I'm a pretty full-on brusher.
You big brusher.
I brush.
You
When
do.
I brush, I brush.
You,
Extensive.
you don't rush to brush?
No rushing brush.
You
Put the rush in brush.
I do rush when I brush.
Yeah.
Do you rush when you brush?
I don't rush when I brush.
Green eggs and ham. Sam, I am.
Dr. Zeus.
You meant to sing what? No, this is washing hands. You meant to sing. I always got told.
I have no idea what's going on.
You meant to sing "Happy Birthday" 3 times while you're
Fuck
brushing your
that.
teeth.
3 times?
Yeah,
That's so long.
that's not that long.
Well, what's the point? Say you brush the front, right?
Yeah,
And you're done with the front.
side.
You do the side.
Yeah,
You do the back and inside the molars or whatever they're called.
Yeah, what order do you do yours in?
it goes like this. It goes front
You do front first.
first, top front, bottom front, side, top side, back side, and then the same on the other side.
Backside.
And then just a little
Like,
like
we're brushing teeth.
a quick little, woosh.
A whoosh at the end.
And then a whoosh.
A quick whoosh.
A quick whoosh.
Interesting.
Like, like when there's no more toothpaste on your toothbrush, it's just water and you're kind of just cleaning it off.
Yeah,
your
you're
mouth.
just doing a little once
A
over.
whoosh.
I've
It's
never
like-
got to that.
It's like when you get out of the shower and
Yeah.
instead of just going straight for the towel, you just get all the water
You
off your
have to
body.
do.
Yeah, otherwise your
Yeah.
towel's just soaking wet.
And there's water all on the floor.
Yeah.
When you're in the shower, do you dry yourself in the shower to stay warm, or do you get out of the shower to dry yourself?
I do the whoosh or whatever
The
you
whoosh,
call
yeah,
it.
What's
the whoosh.
the whoosh?
You know, you wipe all the
Water.
water off you. That's like sitting on your hairs and stuff.
Okay.
So you do the whoosh and then I step out and then I dry myself.
Do you whoosh?
No, I dry in the shower
Yeah, so do I.
because we don't use a shower mat.
Ah, weird.
Yeah, we don't use a shower mat either.
Yeah, I use the mat.
Because then the thought of the mat, like, I just don't like. Because it's just like feet.
Doesn't like Matt Barnes.
I don't like the mat, and it becomes like, when you walk into someone's house, this could be anyone,
Yeah.
and you go in their bathroom and you go on the toilet and you see their shower mat and it's just ganky as fuck.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
My problem with the shower mat is whenever I open the shower door to get onto the mat, the shower door pushes the mat
Oh,
Like,
dude.
That's bad
out of
design.
the way.
Yeah, that is not good design.
From who?
The
The mat people or
No,
the-
not the mat. The mat people can only do so much with the mat.
Yeah.
There has to be a bit of clearance. But
Then
yeah.
water gets underneath.
Yeah, well then that's the shower design, isn't it? That's just
So the two things
gotta wear
don't
it.
help each other.
no. I hate putting the mat. So that happens. So you move the mat out of the way,
Yeah.
but then you open the door and then there's water all on the floor that's
Yeah.
dripping off the door.
Yeah.
So like the mat's basically useless anyway.
You got to clean it up with the mat. And that's
Yeah.
where it gets ganky.
And then you're just doing it with your foot.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, that's the thing. That's gross. That's gross.
Yeah, my shower's got clearance, so it's all good.
Does your shower door not come inwards?
No, it goes outwards.
Oh,
Like I have to open it.
yeah.
yeah,
I see,
open the
I
shower.
see.
It's a pull door.
Yeah, see, mine goes in,
Oh, the in.
so I don't get that problem.
Mm.
Like an innie and an outie, like a belly button.
What's
Mm.
yours?
I'm an innie.
Same.
I'm a mixture, I think.
No,
you're,
you're not.
you're confused,
Am
eh?
I an
not.
outie?
No, you're confused. You're not.
My
one-
brother's confused as well. I know you're wondering.
Mine's like tilted.
Yeah, so he's confused.
The button is tilted.
The
So-
button is confused. Your button is jammed.
Yeah, it's jammed.
Yeah.
Well, the stitching's not done right.
What?
We can add this to the Noxie hates when people like play
Talk
with
about their belly button.
when people play with their belly button.
That's so disgusting. There's
something-
no way that happens.
It's something that should never be done.
Dude, when people tan and there's like a pool of sweat in their belly button.
Oh!
Because it's so hot. Oh.
How are you looking at someone's belly button?
And like
that
it's mixed with their
intensely?
snail trail hairs. It's just a bit
Oh,
disgusting.
dude.
And a bit of sunscreen.
Tell you what my nan said the belly button is there for.
Oh, God.
It's actually a kind of a funny story.
Oh, let's hear it.
You know, at the hospital, when all the babies come out and they're all like kind of lining up next to each other back in the day, the doctor would walk across all the babies and just go, "You're done, you're done, you're done."
That's awful.
That's not bad, isn't it?
That's not a bad gag, but awful as well.
Oh, I got a gag, actually.
All right, let's hear it. We should do a gag a week.
Gag a
We've got to
week?
think of a gag,
And we take it in turns.
and then we got to like figure out if it's any good or not.
All right, do a gag of the week intro. It's your thing now. Give us an
Well,
intro.
I don't have one ready.
You got to give me one now.
No, that's not fair. You have
You
the
just got to
gag.
say gag of the week, and
No,
I'll
no,
put
no,
it.
Yeah,
no.
so we've got to think of a gag between us within each week.
Yeah,
You said you had one, so you're the one of this week.
but it's your segment, so you got to say gag of the week.
This is our show.
Yeah.
You can tell the gag.
No,
he's
I
not
will
saying
tell the
the gag. Introduce the gag of the
You got to
week.
introduce. This is gag of the week.
Oh, you want me to do the intro?
Yeah, gag of the week, something like that.
All right. Fuck, there's a lot of pressure now.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right.
Come on, mate.
New segment, gag of the week. Hanra, let's start us off with the debut.
All right, gag of the week. What is Beethoven's favorite fruit? Banana. Banana.
Did your dad tell you that gag?
That's not bad. is it?
That's pretty good.
You don't mind it.
I like
Oh, man. Oh, gee whiz.
You don't mind it.
Oh, banana.
Banana.
Gee whiz.
That's
I've
good.
lost the plot.
I like it.
Boom,
I
boom,
like,
boom, boom.
I like it.
Gag of the week.
Gag of the
Kyle's
week.
turn
Gag of the
next
week. It's all right. I'll be next week.
And it's got to be short and sharp. I don't want to be
Alright.
sitting here for 10 minutes.
No.
Fucking yeah.
That's something I do hate when someone's like, I got a really good gag for you. And it's so long and you're sitting there just like, yep. Oh, yep. 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 And then they say it and it's like, haha, fuck off. Don't
Yeah.
tell me that fucking long gag.
Yeah.
I hate when you give them nothing because it's not that great. And then they're like, do you get it?
Yes.
Yeah, I got it. I just didn't think it was that good. So I'd shut up, basically. You know what I mean?
You
Or am
got-
I an asshole? I am. I know. I want to kill myself.
Have you got those
Sorry, take that back.
Have you got
That's
those
rude.
relatives that tell you the same joke maybe once or twice a year?
You're like, oh, this one I didn't like last year.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Can't wait.
Shocking.
Those people, I think I've talked about this before, but when they've already told you a story or something, or they've told you something, and they go to tell you the same exact thing, and like, oh yeah, I remember you telling me that. And then they proceed to tell you the same thing. I just can't stand it. Makes my blood boil.
All right. So I didn't listen to that at all. I'm so
I
sorry.
heard you. I heard you.
Did
not
you see
listening.
me?
I saw you.
You
and
see
I
me
heard you
like
not
pretending
listening.
to be in that conversation.
You were looking down.
I was looking at what am I going
And
to say next.
Hannah was just drinking his beer, looking at me weirdly.
I
as
like-
well.
I
Enjoying
wanted
my
to be
beer.
honest with you because I felt like I owe you that much at
Yeah.
least.
Speaking
So-
of beer, I might get another one. If
Yeah, why
anyone.
not?
Yeah, I'll get.
This is such a weird podcast. So, first of all, say you're at the airport and you're just about to board a flight
Yeah.
and you know your flight isn't giving you food and it's long enough to be like, I will get hungry.
Yeah.
What is the most exotic food you can take on that flight? Like, I'm not saying like a packet of chips. Can you sneak in with a foot-long sub?
Yeah, you can.
Can't be. Yeah, it's going to have to be like a salad sandwich, though. It's going to have to be boring. Because if you take meatballs on the plane,
And you're scoffing it down
everyone's going to hate
when they're
you.
giving the instructions.
Yeah.
Like, that's a bit weird.
Yeah, it's a bit strange.
Can you please refrain from your meatball sub and
Yeah.
pay attention to the
And that gives
emergency
off...
instructions?
You can smell that thing from a fair way away.
I have a theory, though. You can't smell anything on a plane.
That is so
That's
wrong.
wrong.
Can you smell stuff on a plane?
Yes. I know what you mean. You're saying because when you get off the plane, apparently the plane smells really bad.
Mm.
You get used to the smell in the plane, but you can still smell other smells in the plane.
Yeah.
I
So
know
I never
you-
smelled BO on the plane. And I'm sure
How?
like,
That is impossible. You've just probably never sat next to someone with BO.
Smells,
stinky. Yeah.
No stinkman.
I think you can bring in chips, like a chocky bar,
Mm-hmm.
but you can't bring in
What's the most exotic thing, though?
a sandwich, like a salad sandwich,
You can't bring an egg sandwich in, though.
No way.
an egg and lettuce sanger.
You cannot do that.
No way.
That would smell like shit.
Could you?
Hey, when I went to Queensland last year, someone brought in Hungry Jacks because you know it's domestic, so you can I was furious. I wasn't even close to the person. I could just see them with their Hungry Jack's bag.
Oh,
How disrespectful is that?
yeah.
Onion rings, probably. That's
Oh.
all that anyone's fucking smelling for the whole.
But is it
flight.
free range? Like, go for it. If he can do it, why don't you just do it?
Because I don't want to do it. I don't want to smell it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to look at other people eating Hungry Jacks.
Yeah.
So you
I
just think
agree
it's
with you.
gross. It's not like, fuck, I really want Hungry Jacks now.
No. Oh, no. I'm not jealous. I'm
No.
all the way on the other side.
Yeah.
I'm not jealous either of Hungry Jacks.
I probably wouldn't be either. But actually, I would be like, fuck, I wouldn't mind to buy it.
I'm never really hungry on a plane. Like those meals they throw down in front of your tray,
Yeah.
I don't eat them.
I eat them. I have to eat them.
I love airplane food.
Dude.
That is so not you.
That
I know.
is
That
not
That doesn't
you.
make any sense.
Talk about like hygienic, clean. Like,
Well, it's not bad.
That food was made 6 months ago
it's
and
like
vacuum sealed.
sealed food, bro.
It is decent though.
So not.
You know that fucking Kitchen Nightmares episode with the vacuum sealed lamb shank?
Yeah.
And Gordon goes nuts?
Yeah.
That is what that food is. Like,
Yeah. Okay.
he refuses to eat it.
I don't think it's like. I think it's really good food. I think it's more for the reputation it has. It's not that bad.
Yeah. How funny is that episode? Not once have I ever not eaten a meal on this show. And when the lamb shank came in front of my face, I simply couldn't eat it. That's what he said.
Oh.
He said it straight to the owner. Oh, that's awesome.
Here's an idea.
Yeah, give us it.
I think I actually asked you this in a different way. But can you take on like 2-minute noodles, like cup of noodles, dry noodles, and when you get on the flight, because you know how they make coffees with hot water?
I think you can take advantage of the
Can
hot
you
water.
ask for the hot water and then have some 2-minute noodles?
I think there's no issue with that.
Is that free? Is that like fair play?
That's fair. That's completely fair.
What do you reckon, Noxie?
Apologies for that, Kyle.
No, that's why you're here. It's good.
Intermish, yep. That's why we pay you $5 a minute.
God,
Anyway, so can you,
good pay.
Noxie,
Mm-hmm.
say you go on with a cup of 2-minute noodles
To the plane.
to the plane,
No.
can you ask for the hot water
Yes.
and put it in your cup of noodles and eat it?
Yes, for sure.
Do you reckon that's play on?
For sure. Hot water should be free to everyone.
Mhm.
Yeah, I agree.
But I don't think you should bring 2-minute noodles onto a plane because they fucking reek.
They do stink, yeah.
Mm.
Like any flavour, beef, chicken,
Yeah.
mee goreng, fucking stinks.
It reeks. But I don't think you should be denied access to hot water.
Mm.
Like if you had a lem sip and you said my throat's sore and they said I can't give you hot water, I'd be throwing hands.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to see you fight a flight attendant. But yeah, I just don't, like, there's nothing you can take on a plane really. So I thought 2-minute noodles play on.
What about the other side of this? So what about how many drinks until you get cut off from the air, like the bar there?
Read my notes or something.
Like the bar on the plane.
So say you're like, it's like a domestic flight and you're going, let's say from Melbourne to Sydney and you're going out that night and you're going straight from the airport.
Mm.
You want to have a couple drinks. You want to get on it.
Yeah.
Say you have a few and you start having a few. It's only like a 40-minute flight. Let's say it's longer though.
Let's
Yeah.
say 2
In the
hours.
same situation.
Yeah.
And you are like 5 beers deep, feeling a bit tipsy, and you get the same person coming by saying another one. How many do you reckon you have until they say enough?
And you're acting normal?
Let's say they can tell you're tipsy, but you're not over the top.
Oh, they'll
But you're
keep
not
feeding
bothering
you.
people. I'd say, I reckon after the 4th,
They'll be like, all right, every half hour or something.
Once you ask for the 5th, they'd go ask their supervisor.
You
Yeah.
reckon?
Yeah, I reckon they
100%.
would. Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon after the 4th, they're like, he's had 5 in. He's had 5 in 40 minutes. Like,
This guy's putting
this
them
guy's
away.
absolutely tearing it apart. What do we do? Are we going to see how many you can do in an hour?
Yeah. Becomes a game.
But say you do a 12-hour flight, free beers. When do you start? So you land. So it's a 12-hour flight, finish, land in the country at, I don't know, say 9 o'clock
In the PM.
in the PM. So prime time.
Yeah.
And you get free beers that whole flight. When are you starting to have your free beers?
I'm
'Cause-
starting with 3 hours to go in the flight.
And you're going,
Solid.
Hitting
That's
it hard?
pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably would start at lunchtime. Like say it's 9, so you leave at 9 a.m.
last 6 hours.
I'd go 1 p.m.
6 hours of drinking.
because I don't want to get to the point where I'm asking it more than once an hour or every 2 hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So spread it nicely across that.
You don't want to ask more than once an hour.
No.
I reckon 12-hour flight is literally you sleep the first 7 hours.
That
you,
is
you
such
wake
a-
up, you have your meal, about an hour to watch a movie, get bored. That's when I reckon you look over your shoulder, your mate, and you say, "Oh, what do you reckon? Should we
Yeah.
get on the beers?" And then
it's normally
that's
yes.
when you
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Yeah.
You having one? Yeah.
What do you
That'll be
reckon? It's
awesome.
always like oh shit, here we go. That's the start.
What do you reckon? Yeah.
What do you reckon? Anytime you say, what do you reckon? I'm like, all right. What's the time? 11:30. Looks like we're starting.
It's like the pre-flight before you go on that big holiday. You have to have a drink, no matter what time of the day it is. Before you leave, you have to have a beer at the at the airport.
See, I don't think I'm going to do it.
No,
Because then I'll have a beer at the airport and then go on an 8-hour flight, then have a 4-hour layover, then another 8-hour flight. I'm not having a beer in Melbourne.
No.
send yourself off with a beer.
Yeah.
Is it more like I'm
It's
out of
the
here
s-
with a beer?
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
the
it
s-
is?
It's the start of your trip.
One beer.
One beer. It's not going to do anything to you.
Could have one.
No.
What do you reckon?
Yeah. See? That's,
Yeah, you're in trouble.
You're so excited about the trip that it's going to be too
I'm
hard to
having
say
one.
no.
I don't want to be here. I'll be honest.
No.
I do not want to be here anymore
Yeah,
In Australia.
in Australia
of course.
on this couch.
Mm.
I don't want to do it. I'm over it.
Do you know that people not from Australia don't know what heaps means?
Yeah, heaps.
What?
Do you think that's weird? I remember I met
Heaps
some
is-
Americans and I'm like, gee, there's heaps of trees over there. And they had no fucking idea what I was talking about.
What?
Yeah.
What? I don't even
They
get
had
that.
absolutely no idea what I was talking about. And the same in the UK. They don't say heaps. Heaps. That's
Yeah,
what,
we say it a lot as well.
Wow. I didn't think heaps wasn't a common
I thought it was a
term.
common worldwide
yeah, it
world.
sounds common.
Worldwide.
Heaps.
World.
Worldwide world of world sport.
Yeah.
Yeah, you find a few words that people don't say a lot foreignly. Like
Then do
keen.
you abuse it?
Mm.
Keen. No one says keen.
No one
except
says
for us.
keen, yeah.
Really?
What are some other
Keen.
words, Knox? There's heaps. Oh, there's one word.
Heaps, keen. Like not
Shelf?
sweet. Like we say sweet a lot more than other people do. Yeah, sweet.
Yeah. See you laters.
See you later.
That's very Aussie, I feel.
Obviously, like there's the obvious ones, but like keen was the one that stood out. Like everywhere I went, like if I said keen, they're like
Yeah.
keen.
I remember I was drinking with some Americans and we got some drinks like sent to the table.
Mm.
And I said cheers. And they're like, oh, cheers.
Oh!
I'm like, oh, fuck.
I forgot.
This is just...
It sounds posh to them.
cheers, mate.
Oh.
Just fuck off. Leave me alone. Yeah.
Cheers.
Yeah, don't get stuck with them.
I wouldn't even think twice if I heard cheers.
Go have some fucking prime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, I got some other stuff quickly.
Yep. Sounds good. Is you guys liking how much of a help I am to this podcast?
Yeah, you've
at the
been really
moment
great the
recently?
last month. All right, I got some family tree math that I didn't quite... I was trying to do the calculations and my calculator broke,
Yeah.
so I didn't understand. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
If your cousin has a daughter, what are they called to you?
Whole
Oh.
cousin has a daughter. Second cousin?
That's second cousin?
No. Is it? Yeah.
I don't know.
I've got this situation. I don't know what they are.
I think it's second cousin, but I don't know.
it also could just be nothing.
I
Yeah.
don't think it is anything.
I think
don't
it's
think
called
you're related.
barely related.
Yeah.
I think you know someone that's related to you, and that's about it.
I think a second cousin is your cousin's cousin. That's not related to you.
Yeah, I don't know what the second cousin is.
Yeah.
Comment down below.
'Cause if that's second cousin,
Green
is this is the green bean? Say something. Is this your third cousin? Right? So if your cousin has a daughter, what is that kid to your son?
Oh, yes.
Is that your third cousin?
That might be your second cousin.
So it's your son's second cousin.
So if my cousin has a kid.
So is it just your cousin?
No.
No, it's not.
Your cousin, it's your cousin's nephew.
It's your cousin's
but
kid.
what is that?
It's your cousin's kid.
Is it
It's
your
your
second nephew?
No. Oh, maybe.
Could it be your second nephew?
Maybe.
Because I said that, got laughed at, embarrassed, went to Bunnings.
Maybe.
Got some, no, anyway.
It's definitely, the fact is, if I have a kid and my cousin has a kid, they're
That's-
second cousins.
Yeah. So is it your second nephew?
I reckon it's a second nephew.
So my cousin has a kid. They're
Yeah.
my second nephew.
I think so.
If they're a boy.
Of course.
Second niece. I've never heard of that. Or nephew.
No.
Second
I
niece
don't
or
think
nephew.
I don't think it's a thing.
That
but
can't be right.
I don't think people keep in touch that far down the family tree.
I see him every now and again.
Your second niece or nephew.
My cousin's kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see them probably 6 times a year.
Wow.
Holy, I don't even see
I think
my
that's rare.
cousins that many times.
Oh, really?
No.
How old do you get to the point where you just don't catch up with your cousins anymore?
All my cousins live out of Australia or the States, so
My cousin's like
Yeah.
40.
4.
Yeah.
44.
44.
4.
Okay.
I'm probably 4.
Yeah, all my cousins are in the area.
See,
So I still see them.
Do you see them like around here?
Not really. They're all young. Most of them are younger than me. Thank God.
Do they look up to you?
Do they look up to me? I don't know. I haven't asked them.
You should.
They should.
You should.
I should look up to them.
Ask them.
Ask
if
them.
they
That'd
do.
be a great chat. Do you admire me? Yeah, fucking beautiful.
Do you reckon the cousin's the weirdest relationship in the whole family?
It's very much a forced relationship.
It's a forced relationship. We have to get along.
Yeah. Because I'm going to see you in a couple months.
Yeah, we must get along. Regardless of how we actually feel towards each other, this
We
has
mu-
to work.
We must pretend like we are friends.
Yeah. And you go to the same bloke
How many times have
every
you-
single year.
Yeah. Because and what you say to him is like, oh, the rest of them are fucked.
Yeah.
You're like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever thought, fuck, do I actually like him? Like, you just always get along with them. But you're like, do we actually get along?
We get along. I get along with my cousins.
I get along with my cousins as well.
They're definitely like,
But I think if I met them outside of the family setting, I was like, would we get along?
yeah, majority of my cousins I wouldn't like
I wouldn't even cross
approach.
paths with.
Yeah, like I wouldn't.
Are you similar to your cousins?
Well, we're related.
No, in terms of like lifestyle or interests or like, would you be caught in the same social setting as your cousins?
There's a couple, but
Some.
there's like not as many as my mates.
Yeah.
For example, we go for the same football team, so we'll go to watch the Pies.
Yeah, that's fair.
But other than that, like, things are different. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
But that I feel like that's most cousin. You might share one or two things.
Yeah, that's true. Sport, music.
Sport, music, or you might both have kids. How are the kids?
That's not. Is that a mutual interest?
That's 100% a
kids?
mutual conversation.
I reckon it's mutual interest if the kids are the exact same age.
Yeah, similar age. Yeah.
If they're similar age, then you can work it out. But just, yeah, I've had kids as well. It's going to be a short conversation.
How are the kids is the most normal conversation,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
But that's not like something, unless you're both in the same thing, like, oh, it's both really young or they're just getting to teenagers and they have the same kind of things going on.
Yeah.
I don't think you can, it's
No.
as relatable to just, like,
It's a-
because I could bring it up. How are the kids? I can't relate to having kids.
Yeah, you can't relate to that.
It's
No.
a conversation filler
Yeah.
for sure.
How's the weather? Gee, the weather, we've got a bit of rain. How many times you heard that? Oh, yeah, bit of rain.
I got a weird
I'm
one the
getting
other day.
message up. This is hilarious. Yeah, go.
So I was at home and my sister was home, and she goes, "So are you thinking about proposing anytime soon?"
She said that.
Like as a serious question.
Oh.
And in my head, I just went, "Fuck, I'm so old. I'm so old." If that's a genuine question, are you thinking about proposal anytime soon?
I don't think it's an age thing for you. It's not like because you're this age that you need to do it. I think it's more that people would be like, how long do you have to be with someone till you consider it? And you've hit that point because you went early.
Yeah.
So that's on you, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time.
But it's very that's. I wouldn't say that's because you're an old person.
The next question was, wait, how old are you again? So yeah, maybe it was.
Yeah, I reckon it was you've been in a relationship for 5 years, whatever it is.
Almost 7.
Fucking hell. Sort it out.
Back to your weather thing.
Yeah. How is it?
Can anyone tell me why the weather is so interesting? Like, it's discussed daily, everywhere.
It's because
It affects the day.
it affects what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you check it every day almost.
Yeah. I check the weather regularly.
Always check
and
the weather.
I hate that I check the weather as well.
It's funny how like you can literally just look outside instead of checking the weather app.
Yeah. I think because it impacts your mood. Like, that's why you check the weather.
Yeah.
The weather doesn't really impact my mood that much.
Nah, I reckon yesterday it was warmer. I was a bit more like, oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? Things aren't so bad.
I reckon 80% of the time we're not happy with it.
Oh, I reckon at least 80.
Yeah.
At least. Because even if it's summer, we're like, oh, fuck, it's meant to be summer. I thought it'd be 30.
Yeah.
It's 28.
28. Oh, it's windy tomorrow.
Oh, it's windy. Why is it windy? Oh, we haven't had rain in a while.
Yeah.
It's like, it's summer. I
Yeah,
thought
I
we
know.
want this.
You're always unhappy with it.
You're never happy with it.
And there's always the feels like guy.
Oh, I hate that.
I hate the feels like guy.
I feel like you're talking shit,
Yeah,
mate.
exactly.
I feel like I don't believe you.
Dude, have you seen it's 28 degrees tomorrow? Yeah, but the feels like's only at 23. Can you shut the fuck up, mate?
off.
Like, I get it. You're probably right. It actually does feel like 23.
I agree, but fuck off. Don't be that guy.
And why is the feels like a thing? If it feels like 3 degrees in the morning,
Why
it's
isn't
fucking 3 degrees. Like, it's not 10 degrees right now. I'm freezing.
Yeah. It might not be like 14 degrees like you say it is, but it's fucking cold.
It's cold. Yeah.
It is cold.
I go off the feels like.
It's a genuine like job, the weather person. Like
The only job besides AFL umpires that you can get wrong and still keep your job.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we talked about that with the life coach.
Yeah.
Life coach can be wrong, or a
Mul-
psychologist,
Yeah.
or what was it called?
Therapist? I don't know.
No.
psychic.
Psychic. Psychic can be wrong, still gets new clients.
Yeah. Strange. Even doctors, the most essential job. Misdiagnosed. Oh, well, we'll try something else.
Try something else.
It's not why I'm here. I'm not here to try shit. I'm trying to get
Hey,
better.
It's fucking $2,500 for this medication,
Yeah.
mate. It doesn't work.
Yeah, we'll see how we'll come back in a month. That's the point. I'm here, so I don't have to come back in a month.
Yeah. Kind of like the mechanic as well.
Oh, fuck them. They're all
mechanic,
fucked.
yeah.
It's all bullshit.
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah, it might be a new battery.
you just got a
okay.
service and your brakes are fucked. And you go in there, oh, yeah, your brake, yeah, they're metal on metal. Oh, thanks, mate. Why
Yeah,
didn't you
thank-
fucking
yeah, well,
check
do you
that last time?
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Do you want to help me out?
Car's fucked. No, my mechanic's all right, actually. The mechanic.
I'm just going to bring up this VB thing was just a question. Without it, I've never seen a bottle cap that says "Would you rather" at the start,
Yeah.
and I thought we may as well bring
They're
it up.
dipping their toes in too many things.
I know. Can you just pick a lane? Because I reckon they're trying to be Carlton Draft, but they're not.
The podcast's going so well, we need VB caps.
Yeah.
for
Would you
content.
rather swim from Melbourne to Tasmania or walk from Brisbane to Perth? I'd walk.
Yeah, swimming's tough.
Yeah, dude, it's a long swim.
Why is that better than anything we've said tonight?
VB?
VB, very best content.
I'm swimming. No, I'm not swimming. I'm
Fuck
walking.
that, you're dead.
Yeah, I'm dead.
You are dead.
I'm more happy on land than I am in the water.
Yeah, I'm a man of land.
Walking's not that hard. Like you can walk for a while.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Walking's not that hard.
Do you reckon it's something you just can't get tired of doing
Yeah, you can.
at this age? Like, have you ever pulled over from walking? I need to have a break.
No,
Exactly. Yeah.
no.
I'm
I'd-
fucking
yeah.
knackered.
You
I
can
need
walk.
to stop.
You can walk for a long time. And that's what I get angry when people like our age when you're walking and they're like, you need to have a break. Like if you're walking up steps or something like that. Like, come on,
I don't like that.
come on. Like we can do it. It's just up there.
Mm.
And we're
Let's go.
walking.
We're walking.
We're walking.
It's only 3 Ks to go. Yeah, we can get there.
Is that a sign that if you're our age, walking upstairs, get halfway, have to have a break? That's a sign that things aren't going well.
You got to do something about that.
There's
Yeah.
something. I feel like that's a red flag for health.
You know those moments you have. I don't know if you ever have them, but like say you just like have like a random sprint like on a night out or like something, and you get like fucking puffed down. You're like, holy shit, I need to get better here.
Yeah,
that
I'm
is
knackered.
fuck. I'm knackered.
Yeah.
Why am I knackered? I've just run 30 meters, not in a full sprint, and I'm knackered.
Yeah. I had this in the basketball game the other night.
Oh,
I remember they sent me the game footage after the game, which was something cool. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, what was it? Full on game or something?
Yeah,
Like-
whole game. Yeah, just domestic game.
Strange.
Yeah.
Domestic filmed.
Oh, yeah. Oh, completely
stats.
filmed. It's like an AI robot camera that follows the ball.
Oh, that's cool.
So it follows the passage of play.
It's another job taken.
Yep, there
Beautiful.
you go. And I remember being knackered after like 10 minutes. I was looking over at Sophie, who was watching me. And I'm like, oh, God, I need to stop. I'm sub. Came off, knackered. I look at the footage. We're barely running. Like we look so lackadaisical. It's so pathetic.
Yeah.
I sent you guys a film. It looks
Steve-
like the worst quality basketball you ever seen, doesn't it?
Steve Nash. But in the moment, it feels like
Intense and
intense and right up there.
that was fun.
Yeah, well, that's footy, isn't it?
That's footy.
That's footy.
What else have I got? See if I got anything else. Otherwise,
I brought the weather thing there. That was all right for me.
yeah, well done.
That was all right. Noxie said he's got something this week. Or has he already used it?
Let me see. I already used a couple.
Oh, gee.
I got
Snuck 'em
one.
in there.
I got one thing. If we're talking about basketball, so
Mm.
the Mind the Game podcast,
Oh, fantastic podcast.
great podcast,
Great
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah. Have
very
you been
good
listening?
podcast.
Mm.
It's good, isn't it?
I
Yeah.
smashed out a few episodes yesterday. Just interesting, talking about LeBron's plays and certain key parts of his career and all that, and basketball terminology and everything.
Mm.
Things I do not like though,
What?
people using those terms while you're watching the playoffs.
Ah, yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, mate, so you watch a podcast and you think you know basketball.
Yeah, the X's and O's.
Yeah, like you haven't.
Yeah.
You play domestic basketball and you have for 3 years.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
just
That
needs-
is your basketball
He just
knowledge.
needs to come off that pin down a bit harder.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Fuck off.
it's like shut up.
Seems set that Vergeau screen. What the fuck?
You know
You
what I-
don't know what that is. Yeah.
Dude, Gortat used to do that for Orlando.
Yeah.
Like, shut up, dude. Like, shut up.
You know what? I don't know why it reminded me of this, but when when you're at the footy,
Stroke.
I know when you're at
Anyway.
the footy and like when people are barracking for players and they go first name.
Oh.
I don't know
Yes.
why, but it pisses
Yes.
me off.
Yeah.
Someone did that on the weekend. Every time Horn Francis got it. Jason.
Go, Jason.
Jason.
Like you don't know him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just say go. Don't
Go.
say Horn Francis because I get it, but don't say Jason because you don't call him Jason.
He doesn't know you.
He doesn't know. I don't like the first name basis.
I don't like it.
with the
With
celebrity
sports
or sports. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
you can-
LeBron's
you can say
a
LeBron
outlier.
and Kobe
because James sucks
Yeah.
James is terrible.
and it's a first name.
I don't
Yeah,
want to
it
hear
is.
it when he.
LeBron is basically a last name.
you don't call
Yeah.
Kevin Durant Kevin.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Kevin.
Shot Kevin.
Devin.
It's KD. People get names.
Yeah, Russell. You're not calling him Russell.
Scott
Yeah.
Peterman, Scott.
Scotty. That's what I hate. Like, everyone knows this guy's Pendles.
Yeah.
If you're screaming out, good on you, Scott, I would be
Oh.
I'd
Yeah,
be
shut
so
up.
angry with that.
Shut up. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah. Last names in sports.
Mm.
Unless their
Yeah.
nickname is like their first name, like kind of like LeBron.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And someone said, like, talking about positions, and they called him X5 instead of
Oh,
saying,
yeah.
like, the center. Like,
Oh,
I get it.
Yeah.
But, like, that's so blatantly off the podcast
Yeah, I know.
that it's not even subtle.
X5's
Yeah.
not off anything else.
No.
I'm like, you've listened to an NBA podcast. Like, that is that podcast.
yeah.
And you have, you're trying to just adapt and
Yeah.
turn into, like, pretend like you know NBA structures and
Yeah,
shit.
oh.
I'm like, shut up.
It's the same thing when like you listen to that podcast and then like the next day or something, someone will put like a take into the group chat, which is a take off the podcast.
Yeah, it's
off
not
the
your
podcast,
take.
Like,
yeah.
It's something JJ Reddick said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly right.
Or
That's
LeBron
not
said,
your
yeah.
take. That's not your take.
That's a great podcast. I really like
it's good.
that.
Good
They're actually
podcast.
Good. Like,
Yeah.
they listen. They don't talk over each other.
I
And
like that they show the play.
And they show the play on the YouTube, don't
Yeah.
they? Yeah.
Yeah, on
And
the
it's
YouTube.
good. They explain like what they all the plays and what the terminology they say before. So you're actually not being like, I think it's that.
Yeah.
Mm.
And LeBron, like, I love his emotions when JJ Redick's going through a play LeBron hates or something.
Oh,
And he's just like, dude, like, this
any
killed
Warriors
me.
play.
Any
The
Warriors play.
It's going to be a lob
Yeah, it's going to be a lot.
Nothing more demoralizing.
Every time.
every time.
That is so funny.
It's a lob.
Yeah.
It's a lob. That's so funny.
Like, he's been through the pain.
Yeah.
Oh, it's awesome.
Oh, old LeBron down 0-2 at the moment.
That they're gone. Nuggets are too good.
Yeah, you don't go up by 20 and throw
Almost
it.
stole one though.
Yeah, should have won that. No
Shoulda won
excuses
that.
there. Should have
Should've.
won. But
Yeah, the Bulls are good though.
seriously, Bulls are good.
Kobe White.
So are the Warriors. We're in no man's land.
What do you do?
Get rid of a lot of them, I think, and then just
There's nothing you can do.
there is not much.
No.
Well, you know, you got to take the good. You got championships, so
I'm happy. I'm done.
it's like Collingwood right now. It's like
no,
No,
we
make
got
top
our
four.
flag.
No, I mean,
We'll
yeah,
make
you've got
top
your
four.
flag, but you're not going to make top 4.
West Coast are playing finals.
Oh my god,
That's such a bad call.
No, I reckon it.
2 good games.
I reckon they're playing finals.
all right,
Harley
all right,
Reid's not
all right.
playing this week.
I know we're not talking about. Is he actually not?
No, I don't think he's playing this week, so they don't win. No Reid, no Coast.
They're playing finals.
No.
At what point did you think this is a finals team?
When I looked at their last game,
Fremantle
Yeah, they beat Freo.
were awful.
I think West Coast are playing finals.
I do not think that.
Okay.
All right, wait. name more than 5 players.
I can't. But they're
Also,
playing
the guy
finals.
that said Harley Reid was shit after round 1,
He's very good.
He's very good.
he
He's
can
very
jump
good.
on if he wants.
I'm on the
I
bandwagon.
think he's busy.
What do you reckon it would feel like to be him right now?
It'd be so bizarre.
Wouldn't it?
He went from like he's the first guy I've seen that was signing jumpers at the under 18s.
Yeah. As
Tac-
not even drafted.
As a Bendigo pioneer.
Yeah.
I've never seen a Bendigo pioneer player sign a jumper. Insane.
And I love it when in sports or in anything in the world that something lives up to the hype.
Yeah.
I love it.
Like Wemby.
Wemby. LeBron, Wemby. I mean, I was 3 when LeBron, but like Wemby's perfect. Like, it's awesome to see.
Wemby, like, he could end up the GOAT, which is just crazy.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy to think about.
It's crazy. And this kid, Harley Reid,
Good player.
is it good of me to call him a kid when I'm about 6 years older than him?
Yeah, he's still a kid. He's 18.
Am I a kid though?
No.
No, you need to figure your shit out.
You're an adult.
And I'm in the same boat.
Yeah.
So we're not kids anymore.
Definitely not.
I would not say we're kids.
The only time you're kids is when you're on like a table at Christmas time that's not like the old adults table. You're still on the kids table. You're just the big kids.
I don't want to go to the adults table because they've only
Yeah.
got 1 question or 2 questions for
And
me.
the same jokes going around.
I'm just like, I'd rather talk to this kid that has no idea what he's saying.
Yeah. With a, obtuse opinion.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, absolutely. That's fair enough. I'll let you go with that. So
Obtuse.
he's heard like 4 new words this week and he's tried to use
I
them
reckon
all
My
in the
vocabulary
podcast.
this week has been outstanding.
You trying to explain one thing and I'm like, you've described it 4 times.
You downloaded that vocabulary app and tried to use it as many ways as possible. in
Here's
this
a question. Should we learn Russian?
No. Why?
Why should we learn Russian?
Who's taking over the world soon?
China.
Should
I
we
don't
learn
know.
some Mandarin?
I don't think anyone wants to take over Australia.
Name
we're-
another.
We're too far away.
We're too far away. No one gives a fuck. Like, there's nothing here. There's desert. There's red sand.
No.
Yeah. Whoever takes over America takes over us, though.
Yeah.
But there's so much water in between. Like, it's not like we've got a border and you can just jump across it and bull your way in.
We're so tied to America, though,
We are tired.
without even knowing it.
Mm.
Anyway, political views out the window.
Any out the window.
Anyway, I feel like I want to learn another language, and I
Oh.
don't know what. I thought Russian because that might come useful down the track when Because I was thinking, like, if we're in a war and I need to pretend like I'm on the other side,
Yeah, maybe Russian.
I feel like I need to learn Russian.
Here's a question. Oh, you go.
No, I was just gonna say I'd say Chinese in that case.
Might do that as well. I won't do either, but anyway.
What's the most attractive and most unattractive accent?
Okay, accent or language?
Accent.
French. Oh, I mean UK. The UK, that specific UK accent. You know the one I'm talking
What,
about.
Scouse?
No, like that London one.
You think attractive?
The best.
Oh, wow.
Not like a Spanish or...
No, that UK. I don't know how to actually explain it, but yeah, that UK one.
Interesting.
Hi, my name's Beth and I'm from Yorkshire.
Oh! No way!
I don't know what that is.
Don't put me
No
off.
way! Do you find that hot? Nice and attractive, Noxie?
That was fucked.
I cannot believe you did that. I cannot believe you did that.
That was fucked.
Like, respect for trying, but that was fucked.
Oh, that was fucked.
I reckon...
You tried to do a chick's accent in another country.
You give me one.
No!
Come on,
I
Barnsey.
can't do it.
I gave you a gag this week and give me an accent.
No.
French is good too.
French is good.
Great. Indeed.
Irish,
No, I don't like Irish.
yeah, not the most attractive.
Oh,
Funny
absolutely.
though.
Apparently it is for guys, but not really for girls.
No,
Oh,
I don't
really?
find it.
Yeah, girls really like guys with Irish accents, but I don't think it works vice versa. You know what I hate?
Yeah.
And I don't want to sound bad here, but New Zealand accents to me sound like weird Australian accents.
Yeah, it's
But
too
all-
similar.
But all around the world, people love New Zealand accents and don't like our accents.
Are we not liked?
I think we're liked.
No, we used to be. I don't think we are anymore.
Oh, does everyone hate us?
Yeah,
Are
we've
we like
turned-
Americans
We
now?
We're
kind of
bogan.
turned into American. Bogan.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not one of them.
We got told in somewhere that Australian people remind them of like British hillbillies.
Well, that's grim, isn't it?
Australians are British hillbillies.
Well,
We're a bit bogan.
we are British prisoners
Yes, we
in
are.
a sense, in our blood,
Yeah.
Yeah.
especially us.
But you haven't named any
What?
that you find attractive or unattractive.
Can I keep you updated? I don't know.
Well, thoughts on the
Something
American?
exotic. No, I don't find it. I could not imagine anything. No offense. America's great, and I hope you prosper and whatever. Awful, awful accent. If I hear that,
Awful accent.
I don't know what it is.
I'm so used to it on TV.
Never been more soft.
When I hear it in
Canada's
person,
bad
it's
too.
just like,
Yeah, in
It
person.
feels like fake.
Yeah.
And not real.
Yeah.
Feels like it's a con, or I don't know what it is.
feels like they're acting.
Yeah, I can't. It doesn't feel genuine.
No.
yeah, I hear it at the golf club. I'm going to put on some accents here, so cringe all you like.
All right, go for it.
But this is like what I hear from the Americans and the British. I
Go
think the
for it.
British are really nice and the Americans like rude.
Get
Oh.
along with British.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Americans would be like, we'll get 2 beers.
It actually wasn't. I'll be honest.
Sounded
Not that bad.
Canadian as well, though.
A little, spice of Northern
Yeah,
America. Yeah.
that's what they say. They don't. There's no please. There's no can. There's no can. It's like will.
We'll
Get 2 beers.
we'll
We'll
get
get
2
2 beers.
We'll get 2 beers, and you got vodka. Like
Oh.
it's that kind of thing. It's like,
Yep.
yes, we have beer. There's beer there, and yes, we have vodka. Would you like some beer and some
Yeah.
vodka?
Demanding.
When the British are kind of like, how do you even like? How do you do the British? It's just like,
I don't know. Have a crack.
I don't know.
I can't
It's like,
think about it.
do you have any mid strength? Could I please have a pot of that, please?
That wasn't bad.
That's
That-
what it
yeah,
is.
that
It's
wasn't
like
bad.
more,
That was
Couple of the words in there, I was like, yeah, that's British.
That was
yeah,
pretty
it's
good.
like
That was pretty
kind of
good.
humble and soft, and
It is.
Yeah. It's a question, not a
It's-
request.
yeah, it's exactly.
See, it's why I like the UK accent. It's nice. It's polite, and in specific voice, it's very attractive.
Yeah, and the Americans kind of
It's harsh.
brash.
brash.
Yeah, we'll get this. Oh, will ya?
Will ya?
Will
Well,
ya?
I'm behind the bar.
That's what I love.
Yeah.
If I hear like two Americans go up to the bar
Yeah.
to an Aussie, he's like,
Yeah.
we'll get this. Will ya now? Do you hear that? He reckons he'll get this.
Big ones. So pints. Yeah.
It's the way they say Aussie as well, like Aussie.
Aussie. Yeah.
Aussie. You're from Australia?
Yeah.
I've just heard too many times where mates have said something about America and they've got so defensive and like aggressive almost.
About
Like
defending
you cannot
America.
say that about America.
That,
Like
wait,
America
they're
is the
Australian
best.
or-
No, the Americans. Like
Oh, yeah.
an Australian
Patriotic.
said that to them. And they're like, how dare you say that?
That's the thing about people
We
from
are
the
the
US.
best.
They're very patriotic.
Like, love your country. That's
USA,
awesome.
USA.
But like, but they get to the point where it's like, I'm going to shit on you to show how much better we are. And I'm like, wrong answer.
Yeah.
Incorrect. Do not do that.
Mm.
That is insane.
Yeah.
I don't hear
Shit
that from
accent.
any other country though.
Shit accent.
I hate it when I mix up Canadians and Americans. I feel really bad
Yeah.
when I say whereabouts in America you're from, and they say, "Oh, I'm actually Canadian." So I'm sorry.
Well, I feel like that's the same with like Aussie and New Zealand people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kiwis would hate it.
Oh, they would absolutely hate it.
Yeah. When people think they're Australian.
And vice versa. If you got told you're a Kiwi, I'd be like, I'm not Kiwi.
Yeah. Couple of A's at the end.
But
Can
we
you-
do sound very similar.
Can you distinguish the difference between like a Queensland accent and a Victorian accent?
Yeah, they
Yep.
just say A at the end of everything.
Yeah.
Give us an example.
So yeah, I don't know about that one A.
Yeah.
They say
Yeah.
that. They say A.
I can almost hear. Oh, I can almost separate.
Can't do Sydney.
Oh, I can pick it. Different vocab, completely different vocab.
Yeah, that's not accent though.
No, well, I could. All right, whatever. But yeah, accent's very similar,
I guess I just said A. That's different vocabs.
but that's different. Yeah,
Yeah.
you did not put on an accent.
Yeah, you're right.
But
you're
I
right.
reckon it's. Yeah, I don't think it's just vocab in different spots. Could not pick a Perth person to save my life.
No, I don't meet many people from Perth.
They're a
You-
bit more harsh Aussie. It's like
I can't pick it. I can only go Queensland
I feel like
and
we're
New South Wales, maybe.
Oh, this might be going out on a limb. I feel like we're the least bogan out of Australia in Melbourne.
I feel like
Queensland
people.
definitely
Is
yeah.
the most.
Yeah.
Queensland's
Yeah.
the most.
I feel like they would hate us saying like, "Oh, we're the least," like
Oh no, it sounds
It-
so pretentious.
because I reckon
No, no.
everyone
It sounds
thinks
so
Melbourne
pretentious.
and like Victoria as a whole is just like an elitist place.
I reckon that's what people think of Sydney.
No.
No.
I don't think that.
People think Sydney like surfy
Yeah,
more than they think Melbourne surfy because it is more surfy.
it
up
is.
there.
Melbourne more of like a
City
fashion,
yeah,
like
like
a-
restaurants, coffee,
Yeah.
food.
it's like cool, like alternative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. More city vibe
Yeah.
in Melbourne.
Grungy.
Grungy,
Yeah.
underground shit.
Pretenders.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
So funny when I saw this. So new sandwich shop. I don't know how new it is. I just saw it
Yeah,
last
couple
week.
couple months.
So not too old. The kind of people I called it before I went there because it's like a sandwich shop.
Mm.
I'm like, I'm telling you now, the people that think or are thinking about living in Fitzroy but live in the Mornington Peninsula will go to this shop.
Yeah.
I saw so many Doc Martens,
Oh yeah.
so many like the baggiest jeans you've ever seen,
Mhm.
and so many tattoos. I was like, I've called this from a mile away.
Yeah.
And I was so right.
Yeah. Hugo's Deli.
Hugo's Deli.
Expensive sandwiches.
Very expensive, but
And the-
great sandwich.
No, I didn't.
I loved it. I thought it was in.
Which one did you guys get?
I got the pesto sandwich or something like had something to do with pesto chicken. I don't fucking know.
I got the chicken one and it was good.
Yeah. There was something going on with it that I didn't like. I
Okay.
forgot. I should have got the pastrami. No, it wasn't pastrami. It was Reuben.
Yeah.
Should have got
I want to
that.
try that one.
That's what I got.
You got it. Was it good?
Yeah, great.
Yeah. I didn't. Do you like the idea of them selling just like 4 different things?
Yes, I do. I do.
Feel
I
like-
love that.
I don't mind it because it's like, this is what we're good at
Yeah.
and this is what we've got.
And it's also
This is it.
easy for them. Like, you don't have to make fucking 100 different sandwiches.
Yeah.
You're just knocking out great sandwiches.
I don't think small coffee should cost $5. though.
Yeah, so expensive.
Yeah.
So
expensive coffee wasn't
And
it?
I want a coffee with my sandwich.
Yeah.
I want one.
Yeah, especially there. It just seems like you have to get a coffee.
I had to get a coffee.
Something I've been getting into that I've never got into before recently,
Mm.
instant coffee.
Instant coffee.
Usually I hate it. I
Yeah,
can't
welcome to
do
the
it.
dark side, my friend.
Are
but-
you on, the Longy Blacks?
So Taylor's
It's
house,
just shit, hot water.
her mum's house got robbed like a couple of weeks ago.
Ideal.
Shit. So we're staying there just to make sure nothing happens just for the meantime.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're going to do so much.
So much. Big, strong me. But they stole the coffee machine,
Oh, that's so annoying.
which is like pods, which I like. So I've been using the instant and it's been all right.
Yeah.
And like I can just like put in fucking the kettle on,
Yeah.
pour some fucking water in there. Coffee's ready. I can have it in the car ready to go. And it's okay. It's drinkable.
It's I think that's it, though. It's drinkable.
Yeah.
That's about it.
I used to not be able to drink it at all.
Really?
So I'm on it now a little bit.
So what is it? It's just the
The shitty-
crystals at the bottom of the cup
It just dissolves into the water.
Yeah.
and then dissolves in the hot water. Do you put milk in at
Yeah.
the end?
No, at the start. So that's the trick apparently. You put milk in at the start and mix it together and then the hot water over the top.
Okay.
I don't think it makes that much of a
And the
difference
crystals
'cause it-
dissolve into
it's
the
pretty
coffee.
Shit.
Well, ever since I've been doing that, it's been all right.
Do you
been
put
alright.
sugar in?
No.
No sugar.
Oh, I wouldn't mind a little bit of sweetness in there.
So
Make you
and
smile.
that's your coffee. Like that's your morning coffee.
Yeah, it has been for the last couple of days. It's been all right. But usually I'm bad. Like I'll get a coffee on the way to work. Like I'll just buy one because I like to have like
From
a,
like a barista or 7-Eleven?
yeah, like a barista. No, not fucking 7-Eleven. Like a barista, like you know those coffee trucks.
Yeah.
Love those.
Mm.
But it's like $5 a morning.
Yeah.
It's a lot, like, you know, $25 a week.
Save your
Adds
legs,
up,
I
yeah.
reckon.
Coffee, yeah.
I just did a shiver right then and then went like this. And I was just thinking, whoever's watching that must think I'm retarded. And
That word's back, by the way, I've decided.
Oh, free range, I
It's back.
reckon.
100%.
It's back.
Completely back.
Can
Yeah.
I say something a bit outrageous?
Never left. Anyway, yeah.
Nothing to do with retarded,
Mm.
but I think there's something about, I think autism's in.
Autism's in.
Everyone like almost wants to be autistic.
They always say they've got autism.
And fine,
Yeah.
but can you just say you're autistic if you don't know?
No.
Isn't that outrageous?
Well, no, you have to get tested for it.
Yeah.
Like, there's severe tests that go. If you're saying, I think I
Because
have
all
autism.
over TikTok is autism.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't have TikTok. But people are.
I've got on it recently and it's bad news.
Yeah.
Very, very bad news.
You on the top?
I'm going to have to get off it.
You
I'm
like
back on it.
It's
I've
like-
only been on it for a couple of days and it's
Yeah.
not doing well.
It's good. Anyway, go on.
I was going to say, if you're going out there saying, oh, I reckon I have autism, chances are you probably don't
No.
have autism.
Yeah, almost certain.
Yeah. So, I don't know. Tough one.
Mm.
But it is very in. Everyone likes to claim that they're a little bit autistic because everyone kind of thinks they are.
Yeah.
Because everyone has traits that are kind of like off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So like,
From societal norms.
I reckon it's as soon as someone said, "Oh, autism is a spectrum,"
Yeah.
they're like, "Oh, so you could be at the very front, like,
Yeah.
barely there."
Yeah.
But
I'm
like-
somewhere off there.
Oh, well, I got some stuff going on, but I don't think I think everyone's got something going on, but you can't just be like, "Oh, well, we're all autistic." Like that. I think that's just an outrageous claim. Like,
Do you remember like our good friend asking his mum? His mum asked him if I was autistic.
I do remember that.
If I was
I
on the
cannot
spectrum.
believe that. I laughed for days.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
A genuine question.
That was a genuine question.
Is
And
Jack a little bit on the spectrum?
the funniest thing I've ever heard.
Are you
When
fucking serious,
he
Linda?
told us that, I was like, that is so funny.
Yeah, that was.
Because I was thinking, what did he do?
Yeah.
I must have done something.
I reckon and I was like, I know what he could have asked. He's like, have you got any red snakes? I guarantee you could have asked for that. And they would have been like,
I like
Nah.
red snakes.
yeah.
Yeah, but just like saying red snakes is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, or going up at like in the summer, you got any Easter eggs? Like I could see you doing that. Like I could see it and I'll be like, you know what? There is a link there where you could be like, just has no idea what's going on.
You got any Easter eggs? Really feel like an Easter egg.
Yeah. So, you know, you put two and two together, I think you can, you know.
Like if you got served shepherd's pie, the reaction to it would be so
so strongly against the shepherd's pie that it's like,
I can't believe you've
Dude, if I
Okay.
got served a shepherd's pie like at my mate's house, I'd be immediately questioning my mate, like, did you put
did
your
he
parents
know?
up to this?
Did he know prior?
What?
What if he didn't know before
That his folks were
that
cooking
you
me shepherd's
no
pie?
that you didn't like shepherd's pie, and they just cooked shepherd's pie?
I'd say, look, guys, I'm sorry, but like,
You're not even having any of
you
it.
guys cooked my least favourite food in the entire world. I can't eat it. I'm going to have to go get KFC.
That's so fucked.
But what am I supposed to do? Eat and vomit? Like, I
You're
can't
not
eat
gonna
it.
vomit.
You're
though.
not going to vomit.
I can't get it down, bro.
You
Last
gotta
time I ate it when I was
try.
like
You don't have to eat
9,
all of it.
I vomited.
Okay, I actually think
I reckon you got to
would
make.
he would actually find it alright. If he got like a good shepherd's pie, he would find it okay.
Everyone
I
says
agree.
that.
I couldn't
It's a
imagine
mental thing.
if
Yeah.
I don't reckon you'd be if you did that at my house. I didn't know my mum cooked shepherd's pie, all this, and you just said this is my least favorite meal. I'm not eating it. I'm getting KFC. My mum would not invite you over ever again because that could be the rudest thing. Just spent a couple of hours in the kitchen cooking. You've cooked my least favorite meal. I'm not going to eat it. I'm getting KFC. That is the most fucked thing I've ever
Come
heard.
straight back. Well, what am I supposed to do, though?
Eat it.
Try and eat it. Make up an excuse like, oh, I had a really late lunch.
Yeah.
Only have a little bit. I'm so sorry. That was really nice.
But
We'll
what
give
if
it
I'm
back.
like putting it in? Like,
You wouldn't do that though.
There's no way. We'd all be
And-
like, are you fucking right?
I'd be like, yeah, just stomach bug. I don't know.
And that's
Stomach bug.
I don't. What are you supposed to say though? Like, what are you?
Imagine
supposed
if
to
you
say?
said stomach bug. I don't know. That would be even more funny because you're like, is that good enough? Like, I don't know what to say.
What am I supposed to say? I'd probably text you under the table, saying, Kyle, I really don't like shepherd's pie. What do I do? Help.
I'd
Help.
just say, fake it and say you had a late lunch. You just got to have a bit, look like you've tried to get into it,
Yeah.
and then be like, I've just had a late lunch. I can't eat it. I'm so sorry.
I'm so full. I don't
Yeah,
know
I'm
why
just
I'm
so
full.
full. Yeah.
Well, what's something you don't like?
Food.
Yeah.
I don't like fish pie.
What
Fish
the
pie.
fuck is that?
So, what kind of pie don't you like?
Oh, fish pie by the sounds of it.
Fish pie.
Yeah.
Jeez.
How
pie.
often are the Knoxes dishing up fish pie?
No, that's just
I
like
don't
the
like apple
one
pie,
meal.
actually.
Mum made it when I was like in year 4, fish pie, and I hated it.
That's
Hate it.
insane. I would never eat that. I wouldn't even thought to have a fish pie.
Oh, one big one that I don't like that a lot of people do make is soup. Like, I don't get around soup.
I eat soup. I had soup
Yeah,
today.
Soup's good.
I get it, like, but like it just, it's like
It's a snack. It's not a meal.
drinking. Like you're not eating, you're drinking. If I'm hungry, all I want to do is demolish something, and I have to slurp on soup. I don't like that, and I don't
That's
like
fair.
tomato soup. I don't really like pumpkins, so I don't like pumpkin soup.
Pumpkin's good. Trust me.
I don't-
Got to have a good one.
I didn't know that soup was a thing to give someone when they're not feeling too well,
Chicken noodle
either
soup.
mentally or physically.
Chicken noodle soup's really, that's the one soup I do like.
Yeah, like my mum's friends right now are going through some grief. She made them soup
Yeah.
and gave them soup, and they really appreciated it.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
also, yeah. So if someone's not doing well, and then also I feel like if you're like trying to look after someone and give them a meal,
Yeah,
I reckon lasagna's like the
Yeah.
number one option.
Lasagna?
I reckon
dude.
lasagna and soup would be top 2.
Do you give them the tray or do you give them a slice?
The tray.
The tray, a
Tray.
slice? How fucked are you? Jesus.
Look, I made
Hey,
this
mate, I
one.
know you're having a rough time. Here's one slice of lasagna for the 5 of you.
It's like
Grab
casserole.
a fork.
Casserole's up there as well.
Yeah, I agree. Casserole is up there.
Like as a nice here you go
Yeah,
meal.
casserole, lasagna, shepherd's pie kind of is as well.
It kind of sneaks
If I
in.
got that when I was in
Kinda
grief,
sneaks
that would
in.
probably tip me over. Like
All right, now I'm out.
that's it. Fuck, go home. Like,
Yeah.
Hmm.
But just like a whole meal for everybody
Yeah, a shareable meal.
that everyone likes. You don't
That-
really meet people that don't like lasagna.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Garfield loves it.
Garfield loves lasagna.
He gets a fucking good go already.
Hates
Hates
Mondays.
Mondays.
Loves lasagna.
Oh, Jesus.
What a premise for a show. John Arbuckle leaves his fucking
John
owner.
Arbuckle. I haven't seen John.
They get way too many references
And
here.
Odie.
How long are we doing? We doing all right?
Hour and a half.
Oh, laughing.
Oh, that's
But hour and 35 too. So like
Yeah, easy.
easy hour and a half.
Easy money.
Yeah.
All right. What do you reckon?
I reckon.
I think we're done it. We
Time
can
of
go
death.
check the footy scores.
Time to get out of here.
Have a good Anzac Day. Hope the Pies win.
Go
Yep.
Dons.
Dawn service.
Yep.
Tip your hat, and
All right. Thank you, Noxie. Thank you, Henra.
thank you, boys.
All right. We'll see you.
Stuff boys.
Bye.